Hello again. It's time for what will sadly be the last box review for at least a little while because I have my surgery coming up and I won't be able to do videos probably next month. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm not hopeful. I'm not making any promises. Sadly, this box didn't get sponsored, so I'm going out on a low note. Suppose I should have expected that too, considering how my surgery donation thing is going. But anyways, I'm going to keep going with this because this is the one I have now and I'm still fine for the moment. So let's check out this box, which is Journey to Okinawa. I promise the pity party's over. I don't remember what's in this box. I haven't looked at it extensively, so this will be a surprise to me too. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is the tea, which is sanpin tea. Ooh, jasmine tea. I love jasmine tea. I didn't know what it was called in Japanese, but hey. Oh, that smells so nice. I used to get this Japanese, or I think it was Chinese, jasmine tea in a tin, and it was really good, and this reminds me of that. Oh, yeah. I like that. I wish there was more than one. I'd like to have a milk tea of this. But sadly, Sakuraco's been giving me just one. Oh, there's the package. Oh, no, wait, there is another one. I'm excited. Okay, so I will take that to my friend and get a milk tea out of it. That's very exciting. I think I had this before. Chinsuko, which looks like some kind of a cookie thing. I recall liking it, so we're gonna see what that's like. If I can find it. Is this it? Yep. It looks like, shortbread, kind of. Yeah, it is a bit like shortbread to me, but like, Scottish shortbread, the one that they put, a different kind of flour in so it gets kind of crispy. The shortbread I make is very soft. And I tend to prefer that, but we can see how this is good. It's crispy, but it's not hard. It's actually pretty nice texture. And just like nicely sweet. That would be a good little cookie to have with tea. You can tell I don't know what's in this box because the next thing is mango jelly. And sadly, I don't have a spoon for it. Today I'm too lazy to get up, so I'm just going to slurp it out of this container like a savage. So this is very delicious. It does taste like fresh mango. And when they said jelly, I expected it to be a little more gelatin. This is not really like that. It's hard to describe. It doesn't really stick together. Like sometimes when you have a jelly thing, like, and you want to slurp it, it just all comes at once. This does separate. It's almost more like a jam texture. It's very, very soft. So I will certainly need a spoon to eat the rest of it. I can't just slurp the whole thing into my mouth like I had originally planned to do. But I got enough to see how good it tastes, and it is very nice. It's mostly sweet, but it has that slight tartness that fruit tends to have. Okay, this I'm excited by. I saw this and I wondered what the heck it was. So this is mango agar candy. It is made with mango puree. When I opened the box, I do actually remember this because when I did the little unboxing thing for like my Instagram reel, I remembered seeing the package and because I just picked it out of the box, showed it to the camera, and then put it away, I thought this was a pineapple from the way it looks. And I see now that it's a mango cut into squares. Agar makes a tougher jelly than gelatin. Hmm. But it really does taste like a mango. This one is sweeter. It's not as tart as the jelly. Probably helps that it's covered in sugar. But they still both have a very nice mango flavor. Probably because of real mango. I think I had this before too. So next is Okinawa almond caramel cookie. I'm not a huge fan of almonds. But I remember this being pretty good. If you can see it, it almost looks like a tart. Like there's a ring on it, and then the caramel covered almonds are in the middle. I remember it being better than I expected. Since I'm not a huge fan of almonds and I'm not a fan of hard cookies. But I think I did have something similar. Yep. The cookie itself is pretty good. But the caramel that's on the slivered almonds is what's really doing it for me. I think this is at least the second time I've had this, and it's still better than I expect, so. This I have high hopes for. Benny Emo Pie. So this is going to be sweet potato. Benny Emo's purple sweet potato, even better. And whenever they say pie, it always seems to refer to this, like, weird, kind of flaky pastry. Oops. Don't eat the silica gel. It's like this weird kind of flaky pastry with filling. Ooh, very purple. I love sweet potato, and I love purple sweet potato. Yep. Very good. These things are really good, but I have to remember to eat the whole thing today. Because if you leave them, they will go stale very fast. And then they'll be rock hard and not delicious. But when they're fresh, they're nice and soft and very good. This is going to be a challenge. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to eat this. So next is honey plum. I love Japanese plums, or like Asian plums in general. I've had the salted pickled plums, and I love those. Honey plum sounds like it's going to be sweet. Did I see two of these or just one? Not that lucky, just one. This is really entertaining. So, I don't know if you can see it, but the package has this weird superhero looking guy giving a thumbs up on it. Which I'm not really sure what that's about. Oh, it's really soft. Never mind. I may just have to put the whole thing in my mouth. Oh, yep, it's sour. The ones I've had before, the preserved ones, they're like a giant dried fruit, kind of, so they're like eating a prune. This one is soft. Oh, it's so soft. This is really weird. Not in a bad way. It's definitely pickled. I'm not getting like honey. It's not sweet. It's definitely like vinegary. Like it tastes pickled. I like it. I love the texture. It's so soft. I wish I could get these more. It's a whole plum. So it still has a pick. Mm. And unlike the preserved plums I've had, it's very wet. Mm. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I almost wish I had another one because I would like to give one of those to my friend because she's the one who gets me the preserved plums. I've also had candy. So it's like a hard candy that's sweet, and then it has the preserved salty plum in the middle, and I love those too. This is like so much flavor at once. It's very overwhelming. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. Not right now. But I don't want to let it dry out either. Okay. Oh! Well, this is good. So the souvenir for this month just says Bloom's handpicked ceramic. And I already have this teacup from before. Actually, it sees very little use as a teacup. What I mainly use it for is I have an espresso, and if I like iced coffee, so I like to make the coffee shot and then I put it in a different mug, usually one of my has-been mugs, which are too big to fit under the machine. So I'll put the teacup, because this one's on the larger side, I put it under there, pull the coffee shot, and then I dump it into a mug with ice and whatever else. So that's what I mainly use this teacup for, but it does see a lot of use. But this time they have kindly sent me the bowl, which is quite lovely, and this is actually somewhat of a decent size for me. Like, I could eat dessert in this. So, moving on to more food. Ooh, this sounds exciting. Black pepper cheese kaki no tane. So they're crescent-shaped rice crackers, and they're coated in rich seasoning with pepper. I am a sucker for cheese. I like anything cheese. Well, they're very small. Hmm. Alright. So these are a nice little snack. There's a pretty generous portion in here. They're a little hard for my liking, but what I mainly get is the salt and pepper at first, and then as you eat it, the cheese comes out more, and it's kind of like eating like Cheez-Its. If you have those where you are, those little square cheese crackers. That one was really hard. They're good though. And this comes in a resealable bag, which I really appreciate. I will take these and share them with other people. Oh. This may be my favorite thing. Oh no. Gorgonzola nori ten. I think this might be, if this is well executed, this may be one of my favorite things ever. So, nori ten is like pieces of seaweed, and then they have tempura batter on one side. Sometimes I can find it here, but it's never as good as what I get in these boxes. It's always like tougher. These are always like, the nori is light and crunchy, and the other side, like the tempura side, is crunchy and melt in your mouth. And this is gorgonzola flavored. So I was just extolling the virtues of cheese and how much I love it. And now there's cheese on one of my favorite snacks that I've ever had. And it also is a resealable bag, although that won't need one because I'll probably just eat them all. It smells like cheese as soon as I open the bag. This may be the closest to heaven I'm ever gonna get. And it does not disappoint. Every other snack can go home, because this is one more piece. I'm just at a loss for words. It's too good. So it's everything I said. And more, because of the cheese. And it actually tastes like cheese. Because I've had some things where it's been like, oh, you know, shrimp flavor or something. And I eat it and it's like the ghost of a dead shrimp. There's like hardly anything. Hardly any flavor. And sometimes it will smell when I open the bag like it's gonna be good, and then the taste is just not there. This tastes a lot like cheese. The texture is perfect. If I had like a favorite savory snack of the year, it's gonna be that one. I don't want this. It looks like Japanese trail mix. Cocoa almond mix. So it's got brown sugar in it, but it also has like, remember I said I don't like almonds that much? Yeah. There's two, so that is for my friend. I'm gonna eat. Man. There's so much in here that I don't like. Okay, dates I love. Let's have this. Dates and banana chips are fine. But it also has these things, which I want to say are like some kind of pumpkin seed thing. Tastes very faintly of brown sugar. I guess I have to classify these as sweet because of the sugar. They're not that good though. Like, not that sweet. It's basically just like trail mix. Alright, now we're talking Okinawa baked chocolate. This is weird. I thought it was a cookie, and it says, baked chocolate is made by slow baking chocolate to deepen its flavors, so. Maybe this will redeem the brown sugar stuff. And what a cute package. It's so blue. I love blue. Yep, it's chocolate, alright. Okay. Yep. All is forgiven. That being said, it's not overly sweet. Oh, it's a salt baked chocolate. That's what that is. It is salty, and I like salty chocolate. But yeah. Not sweet. It's like a better version of the cookie that I had in the other box. That little cocoa cookie thing. That's really good. And the texture is weird. Not like bad, but it's like crumblier than normal chocolate. It doesn't melt in your mouth the same way. It's a little bit grainy, which might be off-putting for some. I don't really mind it. Next is a classic, Kokuto Karinto. Karinto is like fried dough. It's a little hard for me, but oh my god, they're huge. I've had the brown sugar ones before and they were really good, so let me just have a piece. Oh man. That's it. That's the brown sugar flavor we were missing in the trail mix. I think Okinawa is like the brown sugar place, and yeah, they nailed it with this one. Alright. We're really leaning into the brown sugar right now. Because next is Kokuto Cinnamon Peanuts. So we got more of the Kokuto here. Oh, is that it? Okay. I thought there was more, but I guess not. I saw these and I thought they were something else. One last thing about the Karinto. The outside is coated with the brown sugar, so it's a little bit hard, but the inside is actually nice and crispy, so the texture is better than some of the Karinto I've had. I think the Sakuraco Karinto tasted really good, but it was a little bit hard all the way through. I like things that are like harder on the outside, softer on the inside. I think I'm gonna be giving these away. Okay, doesn't taste like brown sugar, just tastes like cinnamon. Just cinnamon, not even sweet cinnamon. I don't really like it. No. It's weird. I don't like non-sweet cinnamon. That being said, the texture of the shell over the nut is actually pretty nice and crispy. But the flavor, that ain't it. Not for me. I think other people might like that, but that's just not my preference. So, yeah, that's it. Favorites, not favorites. My favorite sweet thing. That's tougher. Um, I'm gonna maybe go for this. What was this? Oh, yeah. Yep, okay. Um, I'm gonna say the sweet potato pie this time. Because purple sweet potato, we don't get a lot in these boxes. We get a lot of, like, roasted sweet potato things, sweet potato cake. Um, but not purple sweet potato. So this was exciting, and I like this pastry for, like, the pie. Yeah. Least favorite sweet thing. I'm gonna have to group this with the sweet things. Because it was covered in sugar. But it's not good. I think if I had more of the banana chips, maybe I'd like it better. But the ratio of stuff I like to stuff I don't like is way too high in this. Bananas good, dates are good, brown sugar is good, almonds I don't like, and I don't like those little seeds. Savory things. Can we call the plum a savory thing? You know what? I'm just gonna give the plum like its own special mention because this was actually really good, and I wish I could get more of them. But even if the plum counts as a savory thing, it's never gonna beat this because I don't know if anything is ever gonna beat this. I really don't know. This had it all. Least favorite savory thing. Wow, did we even have that much? If I counted this as being sweet. You know what? I'm gonna go with this, because this was not sweet. It's not sweet. I can't taste the... No, it's got sugar in it. I can't do that. Oh, so sad. Am I gonna have to say these? Because I don't know if there was anything else savory now. So maybe I'm gonna say these with the disclaimer of it's a little bit of a default, and also because the texture is not the greatest, and if we're having like a cheese flavor comparison between these two, this one tastes way more like cheese. These are not bad by any means, and I'm still gonna eat the whole bag and maybe share it with people because there's actually a lot in here. Anyway, that is it. This was overall a pretty good box. The mango stuff was real good. The baked chocolate was very interesting, and of course, cheese. And the Corento exceeded my expectations, and they gave me the bowl I didn't have to match the cup. Anyway, that is it for the last box for a while. I guess we'll see when I can do another one. I will still be getting the boxes because I have a subscription, so it's just gonna come. And I'll review them when I can. They'll still be on the wish list if you would like to sponsor one of those. But I may not be able to do them till either the very, very end of September or October because, yeah, I don't know what state I'm going to be in. I'm going to be messed up for a while. And I don't know when I'm going to be able to eat normally again. So, that's it. Again, if you want to help me out with the surgery fund, I guess I will put that link in the description too. No one's done it so far from here, but I can only try, right? Anyway, I will see you next time whenever that is. And I hope you had fun watching this video. I had fun making it. So, yeah, see you later. Bye.